a few of the most interesting summer fashion trends and how to style them. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. Have you ever been looking at a magazine or on a website and you saw a runway show or a picture or a video of a runway show and you were just like, okay, that's cool and all, but like, who's wearing this? It's sometimes very hard to understand what you see on the runway and to translate it to real life. So in this video, I'm going to kind of show you some of the trends we saw on the runway and how to wear them in real life. A great example is something they call Mermaidcore. So you hear this name Mermaidcore, you kind of roll your eyes because there's always some type of core that they're trying to push upon us, right? And you think to yourself, I'm not Ariel, I don't live under the sea, there's no way I'm walking around looking like a mermaid. So how does a trend like Mermaidcore translate to real life? So let's backtrack a little bit. If you've been watching me for a while, or if you watched this video, you know about det. We are going to use det, the same thing we use to recreate outfits. We're also going to use it to translate the runway into the real way. If you have no idea what I'm talking about and what det is, check out this video. I give you a deeper understanding of det and how it can help you create and build your own wardrobe. So let's think about the D in det. Details. When you think about mermaids, let's get very elementary school here. When you think about mermaids, you think about water, you think about the sky, you think about colors like blue and aqua and green because of the fins. You might even think of tropical colors for the wildlife and the fish and the plants that are under the sea. Pun intended. So maybe an orange or a salmon color or pink. You think of wet skin. You think of long hair. You may even think of how the water glistens on the ocean when the sun hits it just right and it's kind of sparkly, right? You might think of that. You might think of how the mermaid emerges out of the ocean. She's soaking wet. She swims her way over to the rock. And when she finally gets on top of the rock and she's perched on top of the rock, there's seaweed hanging from her. There's seaweed on the rock. She might be glistening again from the water and the sun. She might have mistakenly brought up a tropical plant that got stuck on her fin. She might even be stuck in a fisherman's net and the seaweed might be cascading from the net. She might have oysters. She might have pearls. All of these things come to mind, and maybe more, you let me know, when you think about a mermaid. But how in the world can that translate into an outfit? What are you talking about here, girl? You're setting the scene for Little Mermaid. And I kind of am, right? You want to use those cues and translate them into details. The D in the det. So when I think about the details, I think about the colors, the textures like from seaweed, and the shape. The shape of a mermaid's tail or a fish tail. All of those are the details that I would pull out if I were going to recreate this trend. What detail stuck out to you? It could be something that's glistening, so it could be something shiny. It could be like a wet look with your hair or something with your makeup. What stands out to you when you think of mermaids, but translate it into an outfit? I know it sounds weird, but stick with me. For me, if I were to recreate this, the essentials, the E in det, the essential thing that I would prefer would be a dress. Simply because I prefer dresses in the summer over anything else. For you, it might be a pair of linen pants. Let me know what your essential would be. And the tweaks for this, the T in the det, would be that I would probably use more of the coral and the orange and the pinks as opposed to the blues, simply because those colors look better on me than blues. What would be your tweaks? So let's look at some quick examples. This is an ad for a swimwear campaign. So this is almost too easy because it's easy to see how Mermaidcore can easily be connected to this ad. Three things that stick out to me is the color, the netting, and the shape of the skirt. The color for the sky and the ocean, the netting for the fishermen that might be fishing in the ocean, and the shape of the skirt, how it hugs the hips and flares out like a fin at the bottom. Or you can draw inspiration in a fairly different way by, instead of using blue, maybe use green. And this, though not traditionally what you think about when you think about a mermaid, this is a perfect example of how the strands of this garment can mimic the seaweed that can be hanging from a mermaid. The shape is giving very much mermaid. Even the color may mimic some flowers that you see in the ocean. And even though her hair is not extremely long, and for whatever reason when I think about mermaids I think of long hair, the curliness and the texture and even the way it's kind of thrown up, some of it's up and some of it's down, is still giving very much mermaid. And this example is very ethereal and heavenly, from the texture of her hair to the color of the flowy dress. It kind of looks like what a cartoon mermaid would look like when she transferred into a human and was walking around town. It's very girly, it's very pretty, and I could see the inspiration that may be interpreted as coming from Mermaidcore. And it is a fantastic example of how it can be translated into everyday life. And if you just are not concerned or you just don't like color, try a material like this. I actually love this, and I saw someone wear this under a blazer, which kind of gave it a linen blazer, which kind of gave it a very beachy kind of vibe. And if that's a little bit too risque for you, you could try this in jewelry form, you could try this in the form of a bag. Just a little touch of Mermaidcore can go a long way. This picture is old, but I did want to use it as an example of how to wear or how to utilize this trend in a very easy way. The three colors, the blue, the green, and the orange, can all be related to the beach. The blue is the ocean and the sky, the green is her fins, and the orange can be the sunset or a fish. Right? It doesn't even have to be that literal. It can be left up to interpretation. Point is to draw from the trend, not take the trend literally and walk around looking like Ariel. We broke it down bit by bit by bit to make it less intimidating and way more wearable. So you want to participate in the trend, but you don't know where to start? Of course, I have a few things to show you. This one from Revolve not only has a blue color, which is very beachy, obviously, but also can mimic some of the seaweed falling off of the mermaid at the bottom of this hemline. It's giving you a very interesting hemline and is just really giving a little bit of mermaid. Even the sleeves are giving that same vibe. And this dress from Reformation is definitely shaped like a mermaid. Even the way they have her posed in this sky blue dress is 100% giving mermaid. And if none of that works for you and it's still just a little bit too much, you might want to try to incorporate some accessories. These shell earrings from Mango are a surefire hit if this is your style. These shell earrings from Madewell do the same thing. These from Moda Operandi are a little bit more elevated and are very cute. And I've shown you these in a previous video and I think that I really love them. I'm pretty sure they come in gold and silver. I'm not sure if the gold is sold out, but it's another really cute option. And we've also talked about this bag from Simkai. But this one from ASOS, this one from Mark & Graham, and this one from Etsy, all are the cutest thing. That's your style if you kind of have a really fun kind of kitschy style to add to your Mermaidcore dreams. This Coperni bralette is the epitome of Mermaidcore in my opinion. So it is quite possible that you have seen this picture and was taken aback and was like, absolutely not. Who is wearing these Bermuda shorts in 2023 in the year of our Lord? I know many people saw this and was like, absolutely not. No way. I'm not wearing this. This is just silly. Now that we know how to translate from the runway to the real way, this should be a breeze. So let's do our det. We're seeing clean lines, we're seeing suiting in this, we're seeing a little bit of color and a little bit of styling with the knee-high socks and the necklaces at Chanel. So those are all the little details that we need to take into account. And the essential to play with this trend is, whether you like it or not, the Bermuda short. And the tweaking can be anywhere from the coloring to how you choose to style it. For me, if I were to wear this, I would have to use a juxtaposition between feminine and masculine. To keep me from looking like a 90s dad, I would really want to infuse a lot of femininity into the outfit to give it some balance. So this is still fairly masculine, but what makes it a little more feminine addition of the heels, the color of the outfit. In 2023 though, we do know that anybody can wear with any color they want, but when you traditionally think of this color, you do traditionally think feminine. Imagine if this was all black and she had on sneakers and she had on a backpack, right? It would be a totally different look and will look a little more masculine. Okay, so this one is for my minimalist girls. The juxtaposition element of this outfit is the fitted top and the loose baggy pants. The added femininity of the heel, the clutch, which always to me gives me a little bit more feminine, like a little feminine touch, and the little pearl earrings do the trick. Now in this case, the juxtaposition of the masculine shorts against the voluminous, frilly, girly top is just perfect, right? You might not like either one, but together you can tell that it evens it out. This outfit does the same concept with a feminine top, and this outfit keeps the element of tailoring but brings in very fun elements like color and pattern. Banana Republic, Dish, and Aritzia make this all easy for you, as they have the complimentary outfits, the whole outfit actually, on their website. So you don't have to think about it too much. Add some heels, add your favorite purse, and then you're on your way. Again, you're looking at the runway show and you see all this black for summer. And you think to yourself that Tory Burch and Valentino have lost their minds. It's the summertime. I don't want to wear black. I'd rather wear nice, bright colors. And actually, I am inclined to agree with you. Only wearing black during the summer, in my opinion, can be a little boring. However, an all black summer look can be very chic. My two favorite colors are a beautiful fuchsia, because it works really well on my complexion, and black, probably because I'm a New Yorker and New Yorkers wear a lot of black. And not necessarily together, I just have a lot of both of those colors in my wardrobe. But wearing an all black outfit can really hit differently if you know what you're doing. When wearing all black, particularly in the summer, you really want to concentrate on the fabric because you want to stay cool, you want to consider layering, and you want to consider mixing textures. This is just a plain long black summer dress, but the added belt on this gives it a little bit of interest, right? Everything this woman has on is black, but that belt just makes it a little bit different. Imagine this outfit without the belt. It would just be quite plain, but layering that on top of it gives it that extra zhuzh, there goes that word again, gives it that extra zhuzh that the outfit really needed. This outfit is a very standard, basic vacation look, right? She's wearing some beautiful designer accessories, and we know that that doesn't have to be the case. It could be any type of accessory. This bag and this shoe is a great alternative to that, but the simplicity of this outfit is quite chic in my opinion. Some people might want to add a nice bright pop of color on the sandal, or a beautiful hat, or a beautiful red bag or something, which are all beautiful options. The all linen black suit with the Bermuda shorts is a classic and looks very chic. And this beautiful oversized button down with the very on trend black denim skirt is so classic, so chic, and like I said, very on trend. So I have actually showed you this dress before, but I showed it to you in white, and I know that a lot of you bought it, but look at it in black. Imagine wearing this with a nice pair of bold 80s, 90s earrings, which are very much on trend right now, or with a beautiful gold cuff and some black sandals, chef's kiss, with some very sleek sunglasses. Or this dress from River Island that the shape of it is beautiful and makes this so not boring because it has some shape and some details. I believe there's little ruching in the front and even comes in several different colors. This short set from Dish is also very clean. It comes in black and in this beige color. I love this. This outfit is giving me very much Totem. It comes in this black, but it also comes in this beige color. What makes it interesting is the pattern, and it's black and it's not boring. So my point is, the runway is not always meant literally. When you are looking at the runway, when you are looking at pictures on Vogue or you see it on social media, look at the details. Take what you can from those details, translate them to something wearable, and at this point, with the amount of time that we talked about debt, you're probably a pro. This should be light work. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to break that down. I know that the runway can be very intimidating, and we don't always understand how it goes from the runway to the real way of wearing things. I want to equip you with the knowledge. I want to give you the tools necessary. And now you know when you see something on the runway, you don't have to take it so literally. Use your debt and you should be fine. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in my next video.